Hello and welcome to the very first episode of BrandWagon Explained. Through this series, we will try to find answers to some of the toughest questions in the space of media marketing and advertising, and of course, gaming. The very first episode focuses on IPL and the media rights. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, the BCCI that is, has kept the base price for the combined IPL media rights for 2023 to 2027 at rupees 32,890 crore. What this means that there has been a 100% increase when compared to what Star or Walt Disney Company in India paid 5 years ago. That was at rupees 16,347 crores to the BCCI. In running for the bid is, of course, Star or Walt Disney Company in India, the newly merged or yet to be merged Sony Zee, Viacom 18 Sports Channel Sports 18, besides other digital players like Amazon Prime Videos, Netflix, amongst others. This year, there have been many combination and permutation which the BCCI has rolled out. And to give you a perspective, Benavi, will you please tell our readers?
Sure. So interestingly, what has happened this year, Anushree, is that we have 4 bundles. One is just Indian subcontinent TV broadcasting rights. The other one is digital rights. Third, we have something new, which is non-exclusive 18 matches rights. And the fourth one is the international rights. So when we break it down, the base price for TV broadcast rights this year has been kept at about 49 crore per game. With 74 games, the whole price comes down to 18,130 crore for 5 years. Nearly rupees 3,626 crore per year. Similarly, if we see the digital rights base price have been set at rupees 33 crore per game, amounting to rupees 12,210 crore for the tourney and 2,442 crore per year. Then we have the third package, as I rightly mentioned. It's been introduced for the first time and offers only 18 games with non-exclusive rights. This package is set at rupees 16 crore per game and amounts to rupees 288 crore. For 5 years, this translates into rupees 1,440 crore. Lastly, the international broadcasting rights comes at a base price of rupees 3 crore per game with a combined value of rupees 1,110 crore for 5 years.
So as you have learned, the BCCI has created several packages for broadcasters or platform owners to bid for. How much the prices have gone up, and it is a clear indication that while IPL is watched by many in India or in international markets, the BCCI is here out to make money out of the tournament for sure. But will the broadcaster or the platform owner make money? Is it possible for them to break even or even earn profits on what they're going to spend? Most likely not. Imagine a situation where a broadcaster or a platform owner picks up the rights for 5 years for anywhere between 35,000 crore to 40,000 crore. What this would mean is that for a period of 5 years, the broadcaster or the platform owner, which has got the integrated rights from BCCI, will end up paying anywhere between 7,500 odd crore to 8,000 crore to the BCCI. How will I make money out of it? Let's analyze this in depth. So let's start from the very beginning in the very first cycle of IPL. So if you could give us some brief idea about how the rights were sold previously.
Sure. So in the first rights cycle, that was 2008 to 2017, the media rights resided with Sony Pictures Network India. For those 10 years, Sony gave about 8,200 crore to BCCI for the media rights. In 2007, those rights were up for bidding again. This time, they were won by Star India. Star India, interestingly, paid exactly double of 8,200 crore to rupees 16,347.5 crore. I believe BCCI has taken a leaf out of that particular book and doubled the base price this year when it's been up for auction for the next 5 years.
It surely has. Now to give you an idea about how much money Star makes every year, and add to that the 10 to 15% inflation of the ad rates. So how much did Star make this year, and what were the several sponsorship packages that were rolled out?
Sure. As you rightly said, Anushri, every year IPL sees around 10 to 15% as a basic inflation in ad rates. This year, as per industry estimates, Star India seemed to have won anywhere about 4,500 crores to about 6,500 crores in ads, and this is only and only on television. Now, adding what they got from Hotstar seems to have clocked in anywhere around 1,500 crore to 2,000 crores.
And the kind of sponsorship slots that were sold?
Well, there were many packages that were rolled out this year. So, if we break down the whole idea, in a one T20 match, there are about 2,200 to 2,400 seconds of ad slots available. Translate that into the whole tourney, just from one channel, Star, or rather any broadcaster for that matter, just from one channel has about 49.3 hours worth of ad slots inventory with them, right? So in the last IPL, Anushri, Star had charged anywhere around 14.85 to 15.20 lakh for a 10-second ad slot. Now this was simply an ad slot. Let's come down to the packages. They had about, for a co-presenting package, they had about 130 to rupees 180 crores. Now you have another package that they had rolled out, which was associate sponsor package. This was anywhere around 85 to 105 crores. Additionally, on top of this, Star managed to have clocked anywhere about 250 to 300 crores in your sixes, fours and outs, and rupees 200 crore in your highlights.
But this does not include the money the broadcaster earned from its OTT platform Hotstar. Now imagine this situation where Star has to pay, or any broadcaster for that matter has to pay about 7,500 to 4,000 crore to BCCI, which means the ad rates or sponsorship rates will have to go up by 80 to 90% every year. That looks like a little impossible because there are only so many sponsors, that there is so many brands. Even if one argues that the industry of late has seen the rise of many digital-first brands advertising, but at the end of the day, these are all digital-first brands which work on the ROI concept. So will the reach concept work anymore for IPL? Will it?
Well, Anushri, as per media experts, this year, or rather from next year, advertising on IPL will no longer be a reach game. It will get converted into a performance game. Every brand who will advertise on IPL, as you rightfully said, will see an inflation of anywhere around 80 to 90% in ad rates. So in that case, they will no longer run behind simply reach, they will run behind metrics and performance metrics particularly. The problem with that, Anushri, is that you can offer performance on digital, but can you offer performance metrics on TV?
Maybe, and this is where your connected TV concept comes into play. A lot of the industry says that for a broadcaster, connected TV may be the answer to all its problem during the IPL. The other way to see what the IPL will bring to the table for any broadcaster is by allowing it to uplift its value. What it means, as a network, the worth will go up. A broadcaster will be able to ask for more money for any more of other of his channels. If you see, IPL is also aired in different languages. It is not only Hindi or English. The last IPL was also aired on a Bangla channel, or on a Gujarati channel, or on a Marathi channel. So this will give the broadcaster the ability to increase the ad rates for its network. So maybe not by 80 to 90% for sure, but one can expect around 30 to 40% rise in the ad rates. What is to be seen if the industry has the appetite to pay for it. So let's come to the last point. Will IPL be a winner's curse? Most likely. Because of course, why would you have IPL if you can't make money? And clearly, the kind of money BCCI is asking for this year, it seems little difficult for anybody to make money out of it. Vanivi, how do you see it?
I see two possibilities here, Anushri. One of the possibilities is that, as there are 4 packages, what if the broadcasters don't go for an integrated bid altogether? They only go for 1 or 2 rights. For instance, if we take Viacom 18 Sports 18 only bids for broadcast rights and they win it.
And Hotstar wins the digital rights in that case.
And Sony gets the non-exclusive 18 matches rights.
Yeah, but here resides the catch. It means there's going to be an undercut of pricing in the market because all 3 players will choose the same set of sponsors and everybody will try to build a system on metrics.
Which essentially means that they, instead of making profits or even going towards break-even, they'll end up making more losses.
Probably. However, the answer to these things resides in the future, and on June 12, we'll come to know who has got what right. Probably we'll see you again on June 12 to answer a lot of these questions. Till then, do read our stories on IPL and join us again on June 12. Thank you.